Henderson and Azuolas Tubelis.
Yeah.
Go ahead. And
Hey, great effort by our guys. It was going to be a gritty game, and we knew that. I mean, you play Arizona State, you know what you're in for. I mean, it's going to be a scrappy game, and they're really talented players, and I thought our guys did a really good job stepping up to the challenge and delivering. I mean, it wasn't a crazy high emotion game for us. We're kind of even keel. Sometimes we can ride the ebbs and flows of emotions, but today I thought we were even keel, and I thought it really worked out well for us.
okay, we'll start in the front with Justin.
Coach, can you just reflect on how Cedric has played in these 2 games?
I mean, Vegas said he's been awesome. He's been great, and Coach Rob and I have been talking to just how much fun it is coaching him, and he's one of those guys you wish you had for a couple years, but just for him to he's kept climbing, and and he's earned everything he's got in our program, and he just keeps getting better and better and better, and I know this, I'm super comfortable and confident when he's on the court.
Yeah, Tommy, Steve Rivera, All Sports Tucson. Could you talk about Ballo's confidence over the last few games?
Yeah, I mean it's Maui-O. I mean he's Umar's kind of he's just when Umar plays with force and plays on balance, he's really good. And you could just see him slowing down, gathering, catching in there, but still being explosive up to the rim on those finishes. And I thought he did an amazing job today defensively protecting the rim. We had some vertical contests, which we love, which were great. And then he just got some huge rebounds. So he's playing great. And as is Zoo. I mean Zoo had some big time baskets for today and really delivered in there and in huge critical moments when we were waning a little bit, and then he kind of snapped off one of those jump hooks or came up with a loose ball and got a put back. So our bigs are really good, and when they play like that, I think we're pretty hard to beat.
Here on the left.
Will Simons, USC Annenberg Media. Coach, can you speak to the effect of the crowd tonight and how that helped you guys?
It's great. I mean, it's I think what do they call it, McHale North, and the T-Lokes, they show up, and the U of A people, they love this tournament, they love our program, and it makes it a special atmosphere, and we love being a part of it.
Back to Justin.
Justin Spears of the Arizona Daily Star. For Azuolas and Tommy, 2 games in the Pac-12 tournament, you guys are plus 50 in paint points. What do you make of that? And how have you guys been so effective in that category?
I think it's pretty good.
I like that.
I know we work on it every day, so it's not really that surprising for us because we work on that in every practice, but we made those paint points, and then that just opened up for our guard, so that's why we made the run in both games, and yeah.
Third row. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's how we like to play, and when you got 2 bigs like we have, I think the smart thing is to feed them. And they did a great job, and they're doing a great job. They're seeing tons of different coverages and double packages and stuff like that, and then they're creating shots for our guys and playing them out of it, and it's great to see, and it's just a great layer to have in your offense where if things get bogged down a little bit, you can just pitch it in the post and play through those guys, and those guys they're delivering.
Third row, far right.
Ben Parker, Rivals.com. Coach, just want to get your thoughts on what impact the loss you guys had at McHale Center to the Sun Devils affected the way you guys strategically changed this game plan for this one.
Well, I mean, I honestly don't think it had as much effect as you guys probably think. I mean, we didn't play well defensively, so we were kind of able to get a little more comfortable today in some of our coverages, and we didn't make a ton of changes, but I just think we had a little bit more of a conviction to play to our strengths and get the ball inside and stay stickier on shooters, and they're hard because they're really handsy and they're quick, and they have a knack for turning you over, and they got us a few times today, but I thought overall our guys did a better job handling that pressure.
Tommy, can you talk real quick about Kerr? Obviously, his shoulder issue, how he felt through that, and then he was 1 for 7, and then he kind of turned it on.
Yeah, I mean, Kerr's a winner, and I just asked him, "Are you good?" And he's like, "Yeah, no, I'm gonna make a 3," and so, I think it's something that'll get better day by day, and I mean, listen, I watched him make threes at shoot around today, so I don't know if it's how much of a physical thing it is, how much of a mental thing it is, and I know this though, I mean, when it's on the line, if he has an open look, I usually feel pretty good.
Far right, Brian.
Yeah, that was going to be one of my questions. Another one, Tommy, and the players, if you want to address it. Do you feel that the ASU, from what you've seen this year playing against them, that they should be in the tournament, the NCAA tournament?
I mean, I think they're right there. They're a difficult team to play against, and I know, whatever these experts and all this stuff had them right there, and I feel like they're a tournament-worthy team. I know this. I mean, if you match up with them in the NCAA tournament, you're not going to sleep good. They're a difficult team to play against, and I think that's a team that can win NCAA tournament games without a doubt in my mind.
Thanks, Steve. And then into the front.
Maybe one last one from me, Tommy. Yesterday you went on 2 10-0 runs, first half one, second half one. Today, late in the game, you went on these spurts that Arizona's kind of notorious for. Just your thoughts on how those kind of fuel things on the positive side.
Well, how we play, I think a lot of times our momentum accumulates a little bit. There's a cumulative effect to, the pace we play at, the movement we want to get at, the way we want offensive rebound, the way we want to pressure and defense. And I think it leads to these, these moments in games where we can get out to these little spurts. And, it's nothing we don't sit there and coach for 10-0 runs. I mean, I wish I could, I don't know how to do that, but we play consistent with high effort, and these guys have a knack for, understanding moments. And, I think like Pella's 3 in transition it's a great shot. Even Courtney took one. We were on a little run. We had a couple threes in the first half, and he took one maybe a little bit questionable, but also, we had a little momentum, and if he hits that, you probably blow the roof off the place. So I think you just have to have a little bit of feel for those moments, and our guys do a great job of creating that. You guys got some questions for these guys? I know
Yeah.
Sed's got a lot of stuff to say.
I have a question for Vegas, Ced. These 2 games, why do you think you've been so effective, and what's been your focus?
I think the biggest thing was, me and Tommy actually talked about it, was pressuring the ball. Being aggressive defensively and crashing the board hard kind of allowed me to be more aggressive offensively. Kind of puts you in a mindset to just play as hard as possible, and it just works out. I mean, I'm trusting guys like Zoo and Umar, Kerr, and Courtney to pass the ball off screens and stuff like that to give me open shots.
Coach Azuolas, this is going to be your second straight year taking on UCLA in the championship. So what are some key focuses for your team, and does this make any difference for you having been there, done that last year?
Yeah, they kind of have the same team, maybe a few players left, but the main thing is just to try to stop those 2 main guys, Jaime and Tiger. All game is around them, so we need to pressure the ball again and just play the same.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. I mean, it's Arizona, UCLA. I mean, it's really cool, and obviously there's an amazing rivalry there, and I think there's a mutual respect between both programs. Mick's a great coach. I mean, somebody told me some deal. He's been to 12 or 13 NCAA tournaments in a row, and I'm only at this in my second year, and that's hard for me to fathom. So, no, it's going to be great. I mean, it's going to be great. I'm sure it's going to be two teams that are probably a little bit worn down. Probably both, facing some injuries, and but that's kind of how tournament basketball is in the postseason. So, we're coming out, and we know it's going to be a great challenge, and we look forward, to the opportunity to play on the big stage.
Third row.
Yeah, Coach, free throws. Are we going to get some more reps in with the free throws tonight? Was that a one-off, or what do you think?
I mean, you hope so. I mean, I think we're a good free throw shooting team, and for the most part we have been, for all year, and yeah, I mean, listen, it's how it goes sometimes, and you can't sit there and overreact. I mean, it happens, and so hopefully tomorrow there's a law of averages, right? Hopefully tomorrow we shoot over our average and kind of balance out today.
Great. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the time.
All right, thanks.